Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how I made these super cute Christmas cookies. I made them into ornaments, but you can make them into charms or necklaces or anything you want. So let's go straight into the tutorial. I'm using these cookie cutters that I got from Poundland. If you don't have Poundland in your country, you might be able to find these online. I got some Ecru Primo Sculpey clay. This is probably my favourite colour clay for cookies. I used a rolling pin, a toothbrush for texturing, one of these tools for mixing the icing, a blade, a piece of sandpaper for texturing, that's optional, and some string to make them into ornaments, some liquid clay, I'm using translucent liquid Sculpey, and some pastels and a brush for shading. So first you're going to start by rolling out your cookie coloured clay. I rolled it out to about 2 or 3 millimeters thick. And then cut out your shapes. I didn't use all the shapes in the packet of cookie cutters, and if you don't have these cookie cutters you can actually print out or draw the shapes and cut around them by hand. So these are the ones I'm using in this video. So I put them on top of some sandpaper and used the toothbrush to texture them. The reason I put them on top of sandpaper is so the bottom gets textured at the same time as the top, but you don't need to do this really. I shaded them using some chalk pastels. I used sort of browny, orangey colours. And this is what it looked like. So next I'm mixing the icing. I already have some colours already here, but I'm making more because I didn't have enough. So I just poured a whole load of TLS into the little containers I have, and I took little pieces of clay and put these into the liquid clay and mixed them all up. You can use a lollipop stick or a toothpick or something to mix them up, but I like using this plastic tool. And once it's all mixed in as best as you can start spreading this out onto the cookies. So I coloured in all the rest of the cookies just like this. You can do any colours you want, but these are pretty general standard colours for the cookies, I think. So for the Christmas tree I rolled out some balls of coloured clay for the decorations on it, and I also flattened out some yellow clay and cut out a tiny star shape to put on top. I did this by hand because well, I don't have a tiny cookie cutter that size. And I think it worked out okay. So I just place these on top of the liquid clay, just like that. I made a little carrot for the snowman by tapering a ball of clay into a carrot shape, and I put 2 balls of black clay underneath this for his little buttons made out of coal. For the angel I made a small face, so I rolled out some red clay for the mouth and then put it on just a tiny piece of clay like that. And I put some blue clay on for her eyes. So this is what they look like before baking. And before baking I added a little hole in the top of each cookie so I could add the string to decorate them. You can use this hole to add a jump ring to make them into a charm as well. And once they were baked I added some glitter onto some of them using glue and glitter. And now I'm adding the strings onto them. Now the strings are a bit too thick for the hole, so as you can see. So I used a thinner piece of string. You can use a piece of wire as well. Folded it in half and pushed it through the hole. Then I could thread the real string through the hole and then pull it back through like you can see here. Then all you have to do is tie a knot at the top and little decorations are complete. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'm sorry I couldn't do very many Christmassy videos this year. I hope to do a lot more videos in the future hopefully, so please look out for them, and yeah, give me ideas on what kind of tutorials you'd like to see as well. I know lots of people want to see lots of more resin tutorials, so I'll see if I can try and do those. But anyway, thank you for watching, and have a very Merry Christmas, and if you don't celebrate it, have a very nice holiday.